Hello everyone, Ollie here from ℽ𝕳𝕗𝕗𝕃, and I just got done watching Mortal Kombat Annihilation. This is of course the sequel to the 1995 Mortal Kombat film, which I have reviewed yesterday, so if you're interested in my thoughts on that film, please go check it out, if you haven't already. Now coming into this one, Annihilation, I knew, because this is my first time watching it, because since reviewing the 1995 film, I'd watched it 2.5 times at that point, but with Annihilation, this is my first time. So now coming into this film, I knew all the negativity, like pretty much everything. I mean, I'll come off it right now. It is as bad as pretty much everyone has made it out. So yeah, just to let you know, this review is mostly going to be a rant, apart from one thing. There's one thing I can say that's good, but yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time on this film because, you know, I don't think it deserves a lot of time to be spoken about. So I'm just going to get straight into my only positive on this film. Kind of two, but one, well, the second one that I'm thinking of isn't really a positive on the actual film itself, but it's more experience-wise. But the actual positive aspect of the film, for better or worse, is actually Jax, the guy who plays Jax in this version of Jax. He's actually the comic relief in this film, whereas in the first film it was a mix of Johnny Cage and Kano. Mostly Johnny Cage, but Kano had a little bit of a silliness to him as well. But Jax, which is a bit weird because, again, this is my first time watching Annihilation, and I'd watched the 2021 film, and Jax in that was actually, I mean, he might have had like a joke or two. I've only seen that film once, but obviously I'm going to be rewatching the 2021 film anyway, to review it. But from memory, Jax in that film wasn't the comic relief, the main one. I think Kano was the main comic relief in that one. But in this one, it's weird to see Jax as the comic relief. And weirdly, it kind of worked. I mean, sometimes he was funny, sometimes he was a bit extra and a bit too much. It doesn't help the dialogue was terrible, but we'll get to that. But Jax was kind of the only redeeming factor of the film, whilst, again, being sometimes a bit too much, like because of the dialogue he was giving upon other people in the film. But now the kind of positive, when I said it, was the experience. Now, if you watch this film with a group of friends, you could probably have a good laugh, to be honest. Like it could be, if you're watching it in a group, it could be so bad that it's good. But when you watch it alone, at least for me, it was a real drag, I'll be honest with you. It was a real drag watching this. It was kind of funny for the first, like, 15 minutes of the film, and then after that I was just like, I want it to be over already. So, yeah, so the only positive is some moments with Jax, his comical moments, and also, you know, having that, because it's so bad, that it could be good when you're watching it with a group of friends. That's kind of it. Now moving into my negatives. I don't really know where to start, really. I guess the abysmal visual effects. Now I know it's 1997, but I've seen better fucking special effects in 1997 than that. Like, especially when you consider that this film has $10 million more than the first film, because the first film was $20 million budget, and this one's 30. I've no idea where the fuck the budget went, because the cast isn't not exactly A-list cast, so I don't know where the money went. Either way, it went fucking elsewhere, because it did not go into the special effects whatsoever. It looked like PS1 graphic. It's just, oh, it's awful. Especially in the final fight with Liu Kang and Shao Kahn, when they turn into those creatures. I'm just like, what the fuck? This is supposed to be an epic moment, and you can't take it seriously because the effects. Man, oh man. Sorry, I forgot to say spoilers because Dusty's watching this. I don't know how much you know Dusty, but that's all I'm going to say. I mean, there's one other thing in the negatives that I'll probably point out, but I think you already know it, and that is Johnny Cage. He lasts 5 minutes in this film, and then he dies. That's another negative, because I like Johnny Cage in the first film, in the original. And he just got fucking owned. Like, he just got killed. Like, he didn't get killed. If it was at the end of the film, if it was like a good sacrifice, then that's different. But when you're in this film, and it's within 5 minutes of the runtime, that's not good. Like, the way they executed his death as well was pretty piss poor. Like, it's almost like the director was pissed at the actor. I don't know. It was just, it came across as really, really gross. Like, it just didn't feel right whatsoever. I mean, I know it was a different actor who plays Johnny Cage. I don't know if that's the reason why, and they thought, oh, he's a shit Johnny Cage, so we'll just kill him off. We'll give him like 5 minutes. If that, of screen time. So there's that as well. Yeah, so most of the actors from the first film got recast with these new actors, but Liu Kang is one of the only main roles in this film that stayed, which is kind of good because I liked him in the first film, but he's not as good as he was in the first one. It certainly doesn't help with the writing and his dialogue. Like, it's just so rock bottom. Like, okay, the first film wasn't fucking Oscar worthy, but at least it was kind of fun in a way, and it was very self-aware of what it was. And in a certain way, this one is as well. Like, it probably knows. It got to a point where you think, oh yeah, at this point, it probably knows that how shit it is. But I don't know. It's just like what's the point? Like, I know some people can enjoy a shitty film, hence why there's a thing called guilty pleasure. Like, I can understand somebody can watch this for the fun of it, and can watch it to see, like, people can get enjoyment out of it, of how bad it is, that it can come out as good for how bad it is. So in that sense, I don't blame those people, especially who, let's say, watched it at the cinema when they were younger, and then they thought, even though, yeah, this is still shit, but I have a bit of nostalgia for it, or, you know, I can still kind of like it for how bad it is. So for those people, I understand that. But for someone who's just watched this for the first time and has only just recently got into Mortal Kombat, and who likes the original 1995 film and also the 2021 film, this is an embarrassment. Personally, like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, and I don't think we'll ever will. Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't done that much research on the film, so. But other than the terrible or abysmal special effects, the acting is pretty piss poor as well. Especially the one that is the most jarring is actually Katana's mum. I've forgotten her name already, but yeah, she there are a couple of, especially there's a couple of lines which are actually memeable. I think there are actually memes, like people put clip. I won't say it because Dusty's watching, but yeah, there's a couple of lines of dialogue, especially from her. I mean, all of her lines are pretty shit, but there are two in particular I'm just like, oh my god, it's just so bad. Like, I guarantee you the people who made this, maybe not the director, but certain crew members are like someone's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, I don't know. It's just, it really was such a drag to go through. Like, okay, it was kind of fun again for the first like 10 to 15 minutes, and then afterwards it was just, it felt like 2 hours, maybe even 2.5 hours, because I think this film was like an hour and 40 minutes, and it felt like 2.5 hours to me. Like, it just dragged so long. Like, the pacing, I don't know, I just felt it was just such a drag. I don't know if it's just because it was bad, but yeah, it was just it was exhausting. I don't intend to watch this ever again, because I don't need to. You know, because I obviously am going to be revisiting the 1995 film and the 2021 film just before the new Mortal Kombat 2 comes out, but I could do without with Annihilation. So I've only seen it once, and I don't need to see it ever again. So I don't know what else to say negatively wise. I mean, pretty much everything. Like, the writing for the characters and the story was pretty drab as well. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't recommend the film. Like, I don't recommend you waste your time. But if you're really curious on how bad it really is, and if you're able to watch it for free, unlike me, I paid like $3.99 on Amazon Prime because I had no other option. I was contemplating on getting the Blu-ray, which was like 11 quid on Amazon, because I do have the original 1995 film on Blu-ray, also the 2021 reboot. But I'm like, I don't think it's going to be worth it, and fucking rightly so. I mean, I don't even know if it was even worth buying it, to be honest. I should have just pirated it. But yeah, it's done now. Just so you know, I don't encourage people pirating films, because I always, you need to support companies, especially independent companies as well, and people with, like, people that are kind of fundraising films. Like, people like that, don't do that. But for something as bad as this, I mean, again, I wouldn't encourage it, but I wouldn't mind if somebody would want to pirate this. So do that, or better yet, just don't watch it at all. So what would I give this out of 10? I'll probably give it a, I don't know, it's either, just because of Jax and a couple of funny moments sprinkled in there. I mean, mostly for worse, but I probably give it a 2 out of 10. I was contemplating 1, but just because of Jax and a couple of funny moments, which are unintentionally funny moments, I'm going to give it a 2. So 1 star, pretty abysmal. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. The acting's poor, the writing's poor, special effects especially is poor, abysmal. I don't really need to expand it any more than that. So, but I can't wait to revisit the 2021 reboot, because, spoiler alert, I really like that film. Well, from what I remember. So until I rewatch it, I'll let you know my updated thoughts. But yeah, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, really shit. So yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.